What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today, before we start the video, of course, hopefully you guys are having a very good day today. And today we have here a team building guide for the upcoming insanely disgusting LR Majin Vegeta. And as you guys can see here, we actually had the weakness here from the data download, so shout out here to Air Dokkan. And you guys can see here, it is going to be here Super Saiyan 2. So of course, we have to look at some team builds for Super Saiyan 2 against the LR Majin Vegeta. So first things first, as you guys know, when it comes to the legendary events here, it's going to be only 10 stages. And it's also going to be type neutral as well, because if we actually take a look at the other EZAs, there's actually no, like compared to the other EZAs, there's no damage reduction against a certain type. As long as you're bringing characters that have legendary power and the same also category, you should be A-okay. Of course, you don't want to bring your type disadvantage because, you know, it's going to take forever to beat the stage, but as long as you bring characters with legendary power and the same category, you'll be completely fine. So as you guys can tell here, Majin Vegeta is no stranger to the game of EZA. So again, it's going to be 10 stages. And of course, here shout out to Dokkan Air. It is going to be here Super Saiyan 2 as in terms of the category. So now we look at some team builds for the Super Saiyan 2. And I actually already have one already pre-built here from the category, right? So let's actually go back here to Super Saiyan 2. Let's actually go right here and let's actually go to Super Saiyan 2. So of course, when it comes to the Super Saiyan 2 category, there's actually only going to be one leader, which of course is going to be the Tech Majin Vegeta, right? The transforming one. He is going to provide a key plus 3 and an HP attack and defense 170 across the board, so very strong. He actually does also raise defense after his super attacks. And as you can see here, the Super Saiyan 2 category, if you actually take a quick look, it's actually a very small category, so this team build should be very simple, right? Now, again, you can probably go a full LR team when it comes to the Super Saiyan 2 category if you are using Majin Vegeta as the leader. And LR and Khalifa are definitely a must-run in my opinion, because as you guys already know, they work insanely well against a pure Saiyan's unit, and they also stack up their attack and defense very quickly, and they attack multiple times. So you doing this event here, as in terms of EZAs collecting Zenny when it comes to the LRs, this is probably be the easiest one so far, right? I also want to bring here the Tech Ultimate Gohans as well, because they're all very good. Specifically the Tech one right here, because he is a nuking leader, and he has a very good passive, right? He can actually triple super attack, so he can definitely just demolish Majin Vegeta's health bar very quickly. I also think so very well with the AGL Gohan, and these two together on the same rotation are actually very deadly, right? So you can also bring here the Tech Ultimate Gohan, sorry, the Tech, which is face here, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Of course, we're going to bring here the AGL as well. Now, if you don't have the Tech one, you can of course bring here the Int one as well. Now, unfortunately, on the game of Dokkan, when it comes to the EZA events, you're not able to bring the same name update. So again, you do have to pick and choose. I personally would probably prefer the Tech one, just because he has type advantage compared to the Int one, because the Int one's pretty good. It's just that he is reliant on orbs, and you know, he is kind of a, I mean, he has a good EZA, but it's just not, it's nothing compared to like the other EZAs as well. So you don't want to bring this. I mean, if you have no choice, you can definitely bring him, but definitely go ahead and go for the Tech one, because he can actually triple super attack, right? So we're gonna go ahead and bring here the Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and of course as well, which you can also bring here is gonna be here the LR Majin Vegeta. He's actually pretty good. Now you do want to bring here a Goku as well, so he can actually use his unit super attack, which is actually pretty decent, but he still raises defense after his super attack, so he is going to be completely fine. He actually links up pretty well with the other characters, so he's not too much of a liability. But I mean, you can actually consider, you can even bring here Super Saiyan 2 Goku if you want to, because he is part of the category, right? So you can actually use his unit super attack. But what you actually want to go ahead and bring here as well is like you actually bring here the AGL LR Majin Vegeta, right? So because he's actually gonna be pretty good, especially if you easy awaken him during the whole process. This character is ludicrous. He's really good, right? So I mean, he is pretty wonky with the Bulma effect in my opinion, but I mean, let me actually just make this like this here, because he does actually get that extra damage reduction. But I mean, if you, as long as you have a Trunks on the same team, he does get that extra attack as well, right? So you can actually bring here a full LR team. It's definitely possible. Of course, you bring out the Tech Majin Vegeta, and again, your rotations are pretty much set, because you can see everyone's looking very well. You probably want to keep LR and Khalifa on the same rotation, probably in slot number 1, just because after they super attack the first time, they'll be completely fine afterwards. And of course, you don't leave her to go on together because they share 4 links together. They share legendary power, prepare for battle, same lineage, all that good stuff here. And again, you can always mix and match it as well. So again, you're really not that limited when it comes to the Super Saiyan 2 category. If you are using a full LR team, this is probably your best team build, if I'm being honest. If you are trying to go against the easy AGL Majin Vegeta, because all these characters hit very, very hard. They all link up very well with each other. Like they have at least 3 links together, which is actually really, really good. Like no matter where I put this Majin Vegeta, he has here 3 to 4 links activated, right? If I actually put you 2 guys together on the same rotation, you guys share 4 links together as well. So this team is actually very, very good, right? I would definitely recommend this type of team build because you have no type neutral. I'm sorry, you have no type of disadvantage. You have type neutral, and you have 3 characters who, I mean, you actually have 4 characters who are going to be type advantage and hit very hard, right? So again, you're probably not going to see the transformation for the Tech Majin Vegeta because the opponent has to be HP above 80%, which is kind of ludicrous, and it's only from the turn of, I think, turn 3, right? Let's see here. Yeah, from the 3rd turn, right? So this is the part where it's actually very funky, is that you do have to wait 3 turns in order to kind of see him transform. But I mean, it's really not needed because the LRs are obviously going to take over and do a lot of damage to the easy Majin Vegeta, right? Now, another character you can actually bring here if you are missing a character, right, from this whole batch, is that, let's say you are missing, of course, you're the LR Majin Vegeta, right, the Angel one, right? You can actually go ahead and bring here, oh, if you wanted to, you can bring here Super Saiyan 2, or actually, if you don't have here the LR Majin Vegeta, right, let's say you have this Vegeta right here, you could bring here Super Saiyan 2, Angel Goku. He's actually working very, very well. He actually has some pretty good defense. Again, this transformation is the same thing as Majin Vegeta, but I don't think you're actually going to see it here. But he actually does raise attack and also gets defense after you collect a certain amount of orbs as well. And also the let's see, the more HP that you have here, the higher his defense. So this Goku is actually very good. His Super Saiyan 3 form is where he takes it to another level, but again, you're not going to really see it. But I mean, in his base form, he's still going to be very, very good because again, he does have that damage reduction since he is a Super Saiyan 2 lead. Super Saiyan 2 category unit. But he's still very good. As long as you give him 3 key spheres, he's going to get that extra attack and defense plus 30%, which is really, really good, right? So again, this Goku links up pretty well with the other characters. As you can see here, 6 links with the AGL Gohan. If I put him in the middle, shares 3 links. If I put him with LRK and Khalifa, they share 3 links together as well. So again, the Super Saiyan 2 category, a very, very, very strong mini category, right? Another unit that you can actually bring if you don't have here, like the LR Majin Vegeta, or if you're just off by 1 character, right? Let's actually go ahead and bring here this Tech Majin Vegeta. He's actually going to be very good as well. And the reason why is because he also has an EZA, so he's going to link up pretty well with the other characters. He hits decently hard. He's really meant for an AoE, but he's still pretty good, right? As you guys can see, he gets attack and defense plus 60% to start a turn. He does raise keep up to 3, and attack and defense plus 60%. The more HP remaining, the greater stat boost. And also gets additional attack plus 88% when your HP is below 60%, which I don't think you're going to probably see, but I mean, it's still there, which is actually very good. But if you actually are missing some LRs, you can actually even go ahead and bring here, of course, baby girl Tech Khalifa, right? Tech Khalifa, even though she's not going to be part of the category, she still has a 100% chance to dodge, which is of course very, very good. So Tech Khalifa, if we actually find her right about here, there we go. She can actually link up pretty well with the LR Kale and Khalifa. They do share 4 links together, but I mean, this will allow you to build up their defense. And you can put here Khalifa in slot number 1 because again, she has that 100% chance to dodge. Very, very powerful, right? So Tech Khalifa, just with time, is just aging very, very well. So there we go. That's another team build you could probably rock with. If you don't have the Tech Super Saiyan 2 Majin Vegeta, because it could happen if you are new to the game of Dokkan, you can also use here this team number 2. So let's actually go back here to Super Saiyan 2, which should be probably right about here. There we go, Super Saiyan 2. And let's just take out everyone out here. So if you don't have the Majin character, the Tech Majin, what's his face here? Tech Majin Vegeta, you can probably bring here, what's his face here? This Goku, Transforming Goku. And the reason why is because Transforming Goku is a 120 lead across the board for Super Class, right? So if we actually take a look here, we have here Super Class Key plus 3 attack and defense 120. So he's still very, very good. I mean, he also has your damage reduction. He has 21% damage reduction. And after each super attack, just like the transforming Vegeta and Frieza, he does also stack his defense, right? So really, really strong, really good card here if you are lacking the Tech Majin Vegeta. And of course, you want to go ahead and bring your Super Saiyan 2 LRs, any LRs that you have as well. I probably would, again, would probably stick up with these three here because they're all very, very good. LR Majin Vegeta, I think his defense is a little bit lackluster, but I mean, you could still bring him if you wanted to. Or another unit you could actually bring here if you don't have here. It's actually a much more better option actually. Is you could bring here the physical Vegeta right here, right? Because he's actually gonna be pure Saiyans or super class lead, right? So for pure Saiyans, he's gonna be that 150 across the board, or super class, which would be of course HP attack and defense 100%. So again, everyone on this category is mostly gonna be a pure Saiyan. So actually go ahead and bring this Vegeta instead because he has 150 across the board for pure Saiyans. And of course you can bring your LRs as well. So again, pretty good options. And if you are missing a character, you could also bring your Tech Khalifa as well, right? So Tech Khalifa, very, very good card when it comes to pure Saiyans units here, or Universal Survival Saga, right? So again, if you are missing any of these units here, you can always bring here baby girl Tech Khalifa. She will definitely be able to contribute against the category, right? So let's go back here to Super Saiyan 2, right about here. And then we can also bring here, of course, Tech Majin Vegeta. So there we go. And that's going to be another team build you can rock with. Again, pretty strong. You want to keep the Gohans together. You want to keep LRK Khalifa just like this. And you see here, this is going to be your main rotation. You could probably leave Gohan in the front if you want to, the Tech Ultimate Gohan. But he does get most of his defense after he super attacks, right? So that you do have to watch out for. Let's say you don't have any of the LRs, right? If you don't have any LRs, this will be pretty difficult if you don't have any LRs, I would say. Which I would find very hard to believe if you don't have any LRs, right? Let's see here. So if you don't have any LRs, then this would be very tricky, right? You are probably gonna have to rely on the friend lead if you don't have any LRs. So let's actually go ahead and do Super Saiyan 2, just like this. We're gonna bring this Vegeta as well. He's pretty good. No LRs would be very difficult. You want to bring here this Goku just like this. I don't even think you can actually get it done with no LR. Yeah, if you don't have a single LR, there's just no team build you can rock with, right? Because all these units are a very specific category. So, and they're also type neutral as well. I mean, type mono. So, I mean, doing this without any LR would be very difficult, right? But if you have no LRs, then I think your best bet at doing this is going to be very difficult. Let's see here. Remembering, of course, you just like this, because also Khalifa has a good chance of dodging, so she's pretty good. You can bring this EZA Goku as well. He actually gets attack and defense per Super Saiyan 2 category on the team, which is I believe up to like 60%, right? He's pretty decent. He's pretty good. So he does get here attack and defense plus 30% per Super Saiyan 2 category on the team. So actually on the turn here, sorry. So it is 60%. Another character you could bring here as well. I mean, I wouldn't recommend this Gohan here, but I mean, you can definitely go ahead and bring, I guess, this free-to-play World Tournament Gohan, just like that, right? So this would be a team build if you have no LRs, but again, this would be very difficult to beat, just because you do need legendary power in order to do that good damage against Majin Vegeta. I mean, once you go to stage 7, really that's where it actually starts to stack up, because Majin Vegeta or any LRs at stage 7, their HP is just so ridiculous and they hit very hard. So you definitely want to bring here an LR, right? So that's like another team build you can rock with. Let's see, is there any other team build you can rock with here? No, if I had to use a team, I would probably recommend go full LR and use a double Super Saiyan 2 Tech Majin Vegeta. This would be your best team build in my opinion, just because you can actually beat this very quickly. And actually go ahead and bring here, I forgot to hear the extreme class as well for Majin Vegeta. So there we go. That's gonna be another team build. You can, I mean, this is my team build I would recommend in order to beat the event. It should be a very easy clap, especially with LRK and Khalifa. Some noticeable, or I guess honorable mentions you could bring as well. This EZA Super Saiyan 2 Goku, which should be right about here. He's actually decent. He's actually pretty good. He actually has this beautiful passive against Vegeta's family, so LR Majin Vegeta is part of the Vegeta's family, so he's actually very good. He is an orb changer. He just changed the SR to AGL type P spheres. He His attack and defense, sorry, gets attack plus 20% and defense plus 10%, and also recovers HP by 10,000. And if you are against a Vegeta's family, he gets the extra attack and defense plus 5%. So you can actually use this character if you are missing an LR as well. This Goku is actually very good. Another character that you also bring here as well. I would not recommend any of the STR units because you'll just get completely bodied. Another character you could bring here as well is the EZA Super Saiyan 2 Goku as well. He's actually a defensive support for the Super Saiyan 2 category, but also since everyone is a Super Saiyan 2 category, he also provides that 30% attack as well. And also does stack defense for the first 6 turns, right? So he's actually a very good, reliable option. Very, very good. Another unit you could also bring here as well is this World Tournament Gohan. He's actually pretty decent. He is free to play as well, so if you do have this Gohan, he's actually very good. He is a support type unit for AGL, Tech, and Physical, so most of these units right here actually. Actually, every unit on this team built, so again, you can definitely bring him. But again, he is a Super Saiyan 2, so you're probably going to have to sacrifice the Tech LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan because you're not allowed to same name update, so you can definitely rock him for that extra support. And one more character that I'd probably recommend that you can also go with if you don't have the other characters. You can go here with the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku as well. He's actually very good. He is mostly attack support, but because they're also Super Saiyan 2 category allies on the team, he is going to be providing that extra defense as well. But you can see on his super attack, he only raised attack for 3 turns compared to physical, where he actually raises defense. So I would probably recommend go with more defense than offense because, again, these LRs have a lot of HP and it can take you quite a while to beat them, right? And of course, the character you can also bring here as well. One more character is going to be here, Super Saiyan 2 Khalifa, right? She's actually very good. And she's also going to be super effective against all types because you do have here a Kale here on rotation, right? Because of LRK and Khalifa. So her passive is attack plus 120, defense plus 60%. High chance of evading enemies attack, including super attack, and a medium chance of evading enemy super attack and countering with tremendous power. So she's going to be very, very good. Her super attack, she actually does raise defense by 60% for 3 turns. So she's going to be very good defensively with a high chance of dodging. So very, very good. And as you guys can see, her attack effective against all types when there's an ally whose name includes Kale attacking the same turn. So again, with the Kale here, if you don't have the LR Majin Vegeta, you can bring her, of course, right here, and she'll be super effective against all types. And they also share 5 links together to share Battlefield, Prepare for Battle, Super Saiyan, Tournament of Power, and Warriors of Universe 6. So all very, very good links here that will definitely easily carry you through the event. So that's gonna be it, my boys. Let me know down below. Unfortunately, there's no free-to-play team because unfortunately the Super Saiyan 2 category is not that free-to-play friendly. So I will leave that up to J Fanta. But let me know your team build for the event. This is gonna be my team build in my opinion, which will be probably the most consistent because it's just a full LR team, so you could probably easily body this, right? So that's gonna be it. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit like button, sub for more videos, comment down below, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.